Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I was going to do a day in life as a med aid slash med tech because I'm going to be working on the cart today, but now I'm not up to it. So this is going to be the video I upload tonight. Um, I may take this video down, I don't know, but in this video I'm going to just be really honest with y'all. I'm going to kind of tell y'all some of my business without telling you too much. So yeah, I just got very emotional. I didn't cry, but I just got very emotional because I don't know if y'all remember back when I made that video about life is about growth, and you know it's okay to cut people off if you need to, if they are messing with your peace or whatever, stuff like that. One of the reasons I made that video is because I was personally going through that. I think I told y'all a little bit about that. I had to cut this guy off that I've been dating on and off for a while. So he is currently incarcerated, and he's been calling me from a different prison, right? And I just blocked him and his mother because I really don't want to hear his voice, because I feel like to be honest with you, I'm not 100% healed from that situation. So all it takes is for me to hear his voice to get kind of thrown off. And he is a very good manipulator. He even said it himself. He's got a good talk game. So I don't want to hear his voice or his mama's voice, because she did me wrong too. So I'm gonna say this. I did a lot for this guy, right? And he turned his back on me for a woman that's old enough to be his mama. He betrayed me with this woman, and he rubbed it in my face. That's the thing. And I never cussed him out, like, until he started cussing at me. I was never the type to, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga, fuck you, this or that. You know what I'm saying? And he said some very disrespectful things to me. He even said, he told, can I say that on here? Because I know how the internet is so sensitive. He told me to DI slow. I think y'all know what I'm saying. He told me that. Very disrespectful. When he's mad, turns around and apologizes or whatever. He praised this woman, like, you know, called me and stuff, taunted me like she's so much better than you, she's got a bigger butt, she's so stupid shit, right? So I don't wish this on nobody, but you don't mess with God's people. So and y'all, I did a lot for this guy. Like, I don't want to say too much, but I did a lot for him. I remember one time I drove 3 hours for him because he had a court that he needed to go to. It's a long story, but when I really didn't feel like doing that, all types of shit, and for his mother as well too. And for him to treat me like that was really, it was messed up. What was I saying? Oh, so the woman that he bragged about, when he was talking his shit, she looks better than you, she's this and that, which she really don't. I'm not trying to be funny. So y'all, and it turns out the reason he was with this woman, well, anyway, turns out, to make a long story short, this woman ended up shooting him in the head. He's still alive, obviously he's alive, but yeah, they got into an argument and she shot him in the head. So God made it, he's very lucky, you know. He could have easily died. He was really supposed to die. Like, even the doctor said, there's not a lot of people that survive getting a shot in the head. The bullet is still in his head. He has to have that bullet in his head for the rest of his life, because according to the doctors, if they try to, you know, do surgery to take the bullet out, it could bleed out and cause him to die. So he has to have that bullet in his head. He's only 31 years old, but he has to have that bullet in his head for the rest of his life. He lost his sense of smell. Sometimes he has nosebleeds, but other than that, the bullet, that's all the bullet did. Well, he used to street box. He's just started. before he got shot, he just started recently doing street boxing. And he would make a little bit of money off of doing that. And now he can no longer do that. He's not supposed to play no sports. He likes to play basketball and stuff. And this guy is really dumb. Even after he done got shot in the head, the doctors told him, limit your physical activity. Don't be playing no sports and stuff, because if you accidentally get hit in your head, you could die or you can get seriously hurt, because that bullet is still in his head. So he's still playing basketball and stuff in the prison when they play basketball, and he messed his ankle up because he's always had a bad ankle trouble with his ankle. So it's like, this guy's stupid anyway. He's not very smart. If you haven't watched my channel for a long time, you can go back to that video where I said to meet my boyfriend video. We briefly mentioned how he got shot in the head. We didn't go into details. I didn't want to go into details like that, but yes, that's who I'm talking about, y'all. So that's how he got shot in the head. The woman that he cheated on me with and left me for ended up shooting him in the head. And she kind of got away with it. Well, I think she still has a court date, but she made bond and she's out here living her life. So it's like crazy how, you talk all this shit like she's better than me, she's this, she's that, and she ended up shooting you in the head. Like, don't play with guys' children. Like I said, I don't wish that on nobody, but I'm just saying though, and I blocked the number that he's calling me from, and because I don't want to hear his voice. I don't want to hear it, you know what I'm saying? I know logically I have to cut him off, and that's why I also made a video. A part of the reason I made a video about you have to think logically. You have to think with your brain. If I thought of with my brain a long time ago, I would have been cut him off. But I wasn't thinking with my brain. I was thinking with my heart. And it's hard. It's not always easy to think with logic, It's not easy walking away from somebody that you still care about and that you still love. I gotta turn the air on. It's not. When people break up, people feel sorry for the person that got broke up with, because, oh, you must be heartbroken, this and that. But sometimes it can hurt for the person that broke up with the person, and that doesn't sound right, but it's true, because it's hard walking away from somebody that is bringing you down, who is messing with your peace, who you love them, but they're not what you know for a fact in your mind. They're not what's best for you. You know that. It's hard. Yeah, so I'm just feeling emotional. I went to Steak and Shake before work to get me burger fries. I didn't really eat it like that because he called me right before I went to Steak and Shake. And when my emotions are like that, I don't really have no appetite, so I ain't eat my food. So I just wanted to, I guess, I don't know, kind of vent to y'all about that. So I got emotional, like, oh my god, why? Oh my god. But I blocked him, and his mom called me. I blocked his mom too, and she called me from a different number. And I shouldn't feel like that, because when he did what he did to me, he had no problem doing it. He blocked me from Facebook when it first happened and stuff. He had no problem cutting my ass off the first time. But then when things didn't work out, he wants to come crawling back, crying. He was crying and shit, like I made a mistake. Said there was always arguing and stuff. I shouldn't have cared. And she ended up shooting him. I don't know how the hell you shoot somebody and you walk in the streets free. If y'all are into the law, I didn't ask my brother. My brother's a police officer. I should ask him. If y'all know anything about the law system, you a lawyer or whatever, police, comment below. How does somebody shoot somebody in the head and they still out here living just like you and me? Well, they got a court date and stuff, but still, how does that work in America? Like, I don't understand it. Like, dang, you can shoot somebody in the head and get away with it. And the crazy thing is, he's locked up, and he ain't shoot nobody. He did some other stuff, but he ain't shoot nobody in the head. She's out free, and he's the one locked up, and he's the one that got shot in the head. That's some crazy shit. But I'm gonna go now, y'all. I think my emotions are going away. Like I said, I blocked him. I blocked his mama. She called me from 2 different numbers. I blocked her real number. She made like a text down number. His mother, she's a hypocrite too, and she's a manipulator. I done a lot of shit for her. But when me and him separated, she talked her shit to me too after I helped her ass out. And she, what, over 50 years old. She about the same age as the woman that shot him. And now he wants to be back in my life, so she's trying to call me now. No, they both cut off. Like, they both cut off because they both but anyway, I wish him well. I don't hate nobody, but you can't be a part of my life no more. And another reason is, like, I'm trying to hire my education, I'm trying to better my life, and I have to be mentally prepared for that, especially starting school. If I want to be a nurse, get any kind of degree, I have to, and I'm working too, so I have to, you have to mentally be prepared for that. And I'm not going to be mentally ready for that if I'm dealing with him, you know what I'm saying? So you can comment your thoughts below, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.